Aloha everybody, welcome to my living room. My name is Gene here with EXOS. Super excited for you guys to be here. Always like to start out with just some gratitude and just extremely thankful that you took the time out to move with me before dinner. Got a great day planned for you. A few things that just want to point out is you will need some external substances, so you're going to need a pillow today. Pillow's the big one, and then beyond that, I would use either a yoga mat or a pad just for the elbow. We're going to be doing some lateral pillar bridge, and then beyond that, I just want to challenge you today. Imagine that the only time you have to move, okay, is this 30 minutes throughout the whole week, and I just want to challenge you to lay it all on the line. Okay, this is your game time. I want you to just leave everything on the floor and move with me. I have a great day planned. We're going to sweat together. Let's get it going. All right. First movement here, just get into that big triangle pose. Okay, and we're just going to get our oblique. So right arm comes into that left pocket. We're just going to reach side to side. We're going to go back and forth 3 times each. All right. From there, I want you to take your arms, interlock your fingers, okay? Drive them up to the roof, and we're going to just do nice around the world. We're going to go 3 each way, trying to make a big circle with those hands and arms. Try to keep those arms extended. Body follow. Very nice. All right, from there, we're going to go into a jump rope. So jump rope, except I want to get a little side to side motion. Just go ahead and follow me. Side to side. All right, from there, we're going to get into a little bit of a ski position. So follow down the mountain. Feet up just a little bit. Go ahead and relax. Now, I want you to take your elbow and knee, kind of wind up here at the top into the sprinter's position, nice and tall. Give me a good twist. Got a lot of rotation today. And relax from there. Hopefully you have a little bit of space, but if you don't, just move in this 5 foot, 6 foot dimension. We're going to shuffle. Okay, 1 shuffle, big squat. 1 shuffle, big squat, back and forth. We're going to do 6. Go ahead and join me if you haven't already. Shuffle, squat, squat. Doesn't have to be big, okay? Just a little crease of the hip is perfect. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. Now we're going to get a little bit more aggressive with that shuffle and just go back and forth. Load into the hip. Doesn't got to be a great distance. If you don't have that much space, just bounce side to side, nice and easy. We are preparing that body for that first block. All right. Go ahead and relax. From here, we're going to soften the knees. Okay. All we're going to do is shift that weight to one side. So my toe, my knee, and my nose are all in one line. All I'm going to do is reach out horizontal with that foot and then come up for a big leg cradle. Imagine that knee is a baby. You're trying to rock it to sleep. So stand up nice and tall. We got 3 each side. Okay, give you another angle here. Reach, reach, reach. Last one for me. All right, from here, we're going to switch things up a little bit. So I want you to take your left hand, reach to your right foot, and then you're going to drive straight up. So we're going to make this big X, driving across your body and rotating your hips. Break it down a little slower for you. So reach with the opposite hand. When you come up, that hand that was reached back into your pocket now becomes the one that's posing and throwing that net ball up into the sky. Boom, we're going to do 10 here. 10 each side, so take your time. Reach down into that floor, pull it out, drive up. Good, 10. All right, from here, go ahead and hinge at the hip. Okay, we're just gonna get a little T-spine rotation. So take one hand, open up, nice and slow. You're gonna do 3 each way. Very nice. All right, to move into some neural activation, we're gonna get into that drop squat position. So base position, chest, knee, toes all in one line, big athletic position. We will drop to the floor, then I will give you a go call, or you can go on your own. Just give me a big shuffle. We're gonna do 2 each way. Here we go. Ready, and drop, go. Switch it up, drop, go. 2 more, ready, drop, go. Drop, go. Very nice. This next one, I'm gonna challenge you a little bit. So I want you to get into your drop, big base position. I'll give you a go call. And then on your own, I just want you to cross over and recover. So shuffle, cross those feet, and recover. If you're uncomfortable with that, just shuffle straight back. We're gonna do 2 each side. Here we go. Ready? Drop, go, recover. 1 more. Drop, go, recover. Very nice. Now going to that other side, last round of that. Here we go. Ready? Drop in the base, shuffle, and recover back. Make sure you don't hit that furniture. Here we go. Ready? Drop, go, and cross over right into that good athletic position. All right, go ahead and grab some water. We're gonna heat things up here. Get this off my screen here. All right, we're gonna heat things up here a little bit. Going off my clock, we're gonna go 30 seconds of work, and then we're gonna go 30 seconds of rest. Now we're only gonna do 3 rounds of that, so that's 3 minutes. Just to kind of heat up the body even more, we're gonna get into a shuffle. Now, if you don't have the space like me, you can use that lateral bound or that big jump side to side in your small space, but I wanna go some good quality shuffling just in your home. I only have about a 10-foot space here. You might have smaller, but we're gonna do some more side to side. So, off my clock, go ahead and get your ready position. I'm gonna start at this end. We're going 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. Okay, we'll do that 3 times. It'll only be 3-minute little push right here. So here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Back and forth. Try to get in and out of those hips. If you can, keep your shoulders at one height. But I like to really get loaded in and out. Can be as slow and controlled or as fast as you want. Here we go. We're halfway there. Come on. Back and forth. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Big 30-second rest here. Now I'm a little more careful because obviously I don't have shoes and we are on wood here, so I try to get a little bit more overemphasizing to get in and out of the hips, but I stay in that shuffle position, not crossing over. All right, we got 5 seconds here. Ready, 2, 1, let's go. One more. One more after this. Remember, we're only going 3 minutes here. Just get the heart rate up. I don't know how many of you have been sitting all day. Back and forth. Come on. Let's go. 4 seconds. 2, 1. Relax. Very nice. Good. Big 30-second rest here. We're going one more time. Try to get that heart rate, slow down. Focus on the task at hand. I'm gonna push you today. So go ahead and just leave it all on the floor. We're gonna sweat. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Back and forth. Come on. Let's go. Get into a good groove here. Come on, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very nice. Good work right there. Go ahead and wipe off if you have a towel. Take a little breather. We're going to hop right into that first block. Now, for this first block, we're going to do some jumping. So we're going to keep that multi-theme. All we're going to do here is that loaded position that you just practiced. We're just going to add a little 45 or I guess 90-degree turn right into a single leg or one leg land. So looks like so. Load up the hip, jump out, good landing, reset, and then I go back the other way. Notice if I'm about to fall, give yourself an extra hop or use that other foot as a kickstand to get your balance. Now we're only going to go 2 each side. So quick but efficient work. Here we go. Let's get into it. Block number 1, little 90-degree hops. Load that hip, bound out, land on one foot. Load the hip, bound out, and land. Similar to that pitching motion, right? We're trying to really coil and uncoil out of those hips. So just give me 2 each side. And then we're going to go right to the ground. All right, so I threw a little twist on the glute bridge here. We are going to do your standard glute bridge. So what does that mean? That means belly button is flush, so my low back is nice and flush. My spine isn't extended and arched. I want to drive that flat spine to the ground, really drive through my heels, get to the top, and then from there, I'm going to take my opposite arm to the other side. So I'm just going to get a big reach, come back down and reset. So I'm still kind of following a little bit more rotation, and I'm just using my elbows to drive each direction. So big glute bridge, and then reach. So I'm taking my left arm, extending it over my right shoulder, vice versa, right arm extending over the left shoulder. Here we go. We got 5 each way. Go ahead and give this a try if you haven't already. Two more. And last one. Very nice. All right. So 5 on each side. Go ahead and stand up. Remember when I told you we're going to use that pillow? Now is the time. So grab that pillow, or if you have a towel, you can use that as well. All we're going to do is use this to pull through. Similar to a kettlebell pull through, we're going to get into that high plank position. Notice that my feet are going to be nice and wide into a triangle. And all I'm going to do is pull this pillow back and forth, creating a ton of stability. Try not to let my low back move 5 each way. So you're giving your floor a little bit of a clean and getting that pillow nice and dirty for your wives or husbands. So we got 5 each side, 10 total. Once you're done, back to that standing position. We're getting right back into those 90-degree turns. This time I want you to add from the top, so don't stop at the bottom, pause, and then go. Give me 1 solid motion, load, and down. Now if you don't have that much room, just go a little higher. Looks like this. Boom, you're just going in place, just a little 90-degree turn. Here we go, 2 each side. Load and land. Try to stick that landing nice and smooth, like a ninja, right? Very nice. 2 each side. Give that a try. You guys should be jumping around. Here we go. I'll give you another angle here for that glute bridge. Maybe I'll give you this angle. So, big glute bridge, reach across. Switching it up. 5 each way, we got 10 total. Make sure those hips are nice and high when you reach. You almost want to create a little bit more of an angle over your shoulder instead of directly across. Very nice. All right. Grab that pillow or that towel. Let's get those pull-throughs in. Here we go. Give you another view. Big triangle position. Pulling it straight through. I try to set my hand right underneath my head. Gives me a little bit easier stability. I used to be terrible at these. Coach John Barlow cleaned me up pretty quick. That was one piece of advice he told me, is keep that hand right underneath my face. A lot easier. 10 total there. We got one more round. Here we go. Big finish. Now you should be pros. Really try to load into that pocket, coil and uncoil. You really want to get those hips around. Doesn't have to be a crazy big jump. Something you can control at your own level. Load and land. Remember, only 2 each side. Not a lot of reps with those, but I want quality over quantity. Here we go. Glute bridge with reach. Ten total. You'll notice when you reach to one side, the opposite leg really has to drive a lot more. Here we go. Pull throughs, come on. Right into it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. All right, on your feet. Put that pedal back on the couch, nice and dirty. It's my least favorite pedal. It's yellow. Doesn't match, but still looks good. So grab some water if you need it. Grab a little towel off. I'm definitely sweating. We're going to get into our second block here. We're going to go into a 3-way lunge. Okay, this 3-way lunge is going to be a little different than we're used to. I'm going to throw in that drop step lunge, so not here, okay, but I want to get here. So we're going to do the 3 lunges are a big drop back, lateral, and then into the drop lunge, but we'll just call this an alternate to a reverse lunge. So similar to a reverse lunge, except for instead of going straight back, I am just pointing that hip, again, at that 90 degrees and keeping this foot straight. So I just open my hip and then go right into that flex position, back to the top. Give you another angle here, drop back. A little different than a lateral lunge, right? So we're gonna do 3 each way. Let's go ahead and give that a try. So 3, drop back, right into that hip. You'll notice you'll start to get a good rhythm and some power, and right into that lateral lunge. I'm really trying to spring off the ground, load and then explode. So load my hip, coil in, right back to the top. 3 each way and then switch. Here we go. Drop back. Good thing about keeping that foot there, adds a little bit of a transverse element to it, so everything's twisted up. Coil, uncoil. You can be as quick as you want with these movements. 3 each way. Very nice. Let's go ahead. If you have a pad, I'm going to use the pedal that I just used. If you have a pad, or a mat, go ahead and take that out. Or if you're already on a yoga mat, all the better. We're just gonna go into that lateral pillar bridge. So elbow right below my shoulder, okay, and then on top foot, just gonna come to a big knee flexion, or if you want, you can come straight out, up to you. 5 each side. Really want to feel that abduction with that foot that's down. So a lot of tension. Your hips are gonna want to drop. Try to keep them nice and high. And you're just coming up nice and slow. And then switch. So nice and high with the hips. Knee comes up, or if I want, I'll just come straight up right here. Very nice. 5 each. 5 each there. Love that one. All right, last one here. You're gonna go an eccentric push-up. Now it's just gonna be a normal push-up, but I wanna add that 3-second countdown, nice and slow. And then I wanna rest on the ground, drive my elbows to the sky, pinch my scaps together, and then drive straight up for a 1 count. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So good push-up position. Really load in, 3 seconds. Hands come up, and then I just drive straight up. Now, if this is too hard, a little different option. Becomes a lot easier to get to the top. We're only going to do 5 here, so make them count. Nice and slow. Lift up, drive to the top. 5 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Drive up, straight up. Here we go. Pinch those scaps. Get to the top. 2 more. Last one. Very nice. 5 each side. All right. All right, that is block number 2. We're going to go through that 3 times. Let me remind you, first exercise, that transverse lunge, okay, dropping back, getting into those hips, right into that lateral lunge. 3 each way, and then obviously that drop or curtsy. Two and 3, right into that drop. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Now you can pick any order of those that you'd like. You can go drop lunge first, lateral, or transverse. Totally up to you. Right into that lateral pillar bridge, okay, with abduction. Now, if you want to just stay here, that's totally fine. But challenge yourself. Other side, we got 5. Come on. Get to the top. Really want to finish this second block. We get a nice little finisher for the day at the end. Very nice. Last one, into that push-up. 5 push-ups here. Really emphasize that nice eccentric 3 count. Drive those palms off the ground, straight up. Shoulder blades touch. Drive up. 5 reps. Really want to explode through the ground. All right. Last set here. Let's go right into it. I'm going to go alternate between each lunge. So I'm going to go transverse lateral right into that drop lunge. Here we go. 3 each way. Notice that my foot in front does not move. Stays there the entire time. One here. Beautiful. I know I forgot to mention this at the beginning of class, but if you do have some music, feel free to use it. I really emphasize using music, adds great rhythm. You are doing something like a dance, and it's encouraged to give you some rhythm. All right. Right back into that lateral pillar bridge. Here we go. Up tall. Add that big abduction with that bottom foot. 5 reps each side. Come on, let's finish strong here. Let's get to the end. Then we're going to turn it up a little bit. Last one, and 5. Beautiful. All right, let's finish strong. If you want to do more reps than 5, feel free. Feel free. All I ask is you get that big eccentric push-up. Now, I can't watch you, but I can imagine you guys are doing it perfect. Perfect technique. Big 3 count down. Drag those elbows to the roof. Explode to the ground. 5 reps. And 5. Very nice. All right. Go ahead and wipe yourself off. I'm definitely sweating. I love it. I love moving with you guys. I can only imagine. Hopefully you guys are sweating. Well, the only thing I'm talking to is my computer, but I can totally see you guys getting a good session and doing it very well. So, last series here. We're going to do a little bit of a tiny yoga. Okay, so we're going to be in that same diameter as we started with the shuffles. All we're going to be doing is now crossing over, reset, cross over. So it becomes like a little bit of a salsa or dance. I'm just switching those hips. Show you this angle, back and forth. So really I'm not moving too far. 2 foot space here. I'm just really trying to focus on firing those hips in a certain direction. Now, we are going to do 4 rounds of this, so I'll give you a little bit of time to play with that movement, and then we'll get going here. All right. So find some space. Remember, tiny yogas doesn't have to be big. You can be up tall too and do it nice and tight. Remember I talked about that dance. Here we go. Now's your time to shine. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Go. In place. Come on. Let me see that salsa. Come on. We're halfway there. Three, 2, 1. Relax. 30 seconds of rest. Beautiful. Beautiful there. If you didn't slip, that's a success. That's all I was looking for there, is that I was keeping my ground. And I'm really trying to fire my hips one way. My upper body kind of stays there. And then I get a little bit of separation. So it is similar to dancing. Very fun movement. Gets the heart rate up. Love it. All right. We're right back into it in 5 seconds here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back and forth. Come on. Challenge yourself here. We got 3 more of these to finish our day. Come on, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Very nice. My heart rate is definitely going. I love it. Love the sweat. I can't see you, but I can feel you, and I can feel that you guys are feeling the same way I do. Hopefully your heart rate is going and you're getting some quality work. We're going to do 2 more rounds of that. We got 8 seconds here, so wherever you need to be, get your mind ready. You got sweat all over the ground, waiting for you to slip on. That's okay. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Back and forth. Come on. Hopefully I'm waking up those neighbors downstairs. Probably like, what is going on? Come on, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Beautiful. All right, we're gonna go one more round here. So take that rest. Keep moving if you need it. If you're barefoot like me, I'm sure your feet are feeling pretty good right now. I love it. Come on, 10 seconds here, and then we're back on. Let's finish this Wednesday strong. Remember, like I said, leave it all on the line here. This is our game day. This is where we perform. Imagine this is your only time to train all week. This is the last exercise you get to do. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Uh-oh, it's getting slick. Good. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Beautiful. I love it. You guys were amazing. Take a big inhale. Go ahead and grab some water, shake it out, whatever you need to do. Very nice. All right. So again, just want to send out some gratitude and be very thankful for this time and opportunity to move with you. And I hope that you guys enjoyed it and had some fun and learned something. Take home. And I think now more than ever is one of the best times you can learn about yourself, especially in movement. And just let those thoughts come to your forefront. You're at home all day, so sometimes it's good just to sit down and whatever's on your mind, just get those out and breathe and move or whatever gets you going for the day. So thank you. I'm going to end on a little bit of regen. So I'm going to do 2 correctives here. If you guys would like to join me, you can, but if not, have a great evening. Get some dinner, get some food in you. Here we go. All right, so we're going to get a little bit more T-spine here. So I am going to show you, let's see this best angle here. We are going to do a little T-spine rotation. Notice how my knees are both up at 90, toes are pointed above that belly button, so I don't want to be down here. That's a bad position. And my spine, I'm tucked in like I'm about to go to sleep, right? And I want to reach forward and then trying to leave my knees connected. I'm just going to reach across my body. And then from there, this arm's going to come up and follow. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of a side crunch here. So let me show you from this angle. Reach across, arm comes up, and then a big crunch. Okay, we're going to do 4 each. Good. See if I can give you this angle here. So above the belly button, reach forward, across, up, and a big side crunch. Reset. Beautiful. All right. Very nice. All right, next one, we're going to get into that quadruped position. We're just going to do a little bit of T-hip. So what that looks like, we're going to give you this best angle here. My knees are so sweaty. Quadruped position, so hands right below those shoulders. Knees right below the hips, my back is flat, and all I'm gonna do is extend that foot, and then from there, I'm gonna flip in and out of that hip. So notice how my foot is pointed towards you, and then I just flip in to that hip, in and out. And I'm gonna go 5 times, some T-hip action. Something here, goes out. Five each side, and then relax. Those are my 2 correctives for the day. I would like to finish with some breathing. Now, 6-4-10 is amazing. I would encourage you 1-to-2 ratio inhale to exhale. So if you're going to inhale for 4 seconds, give me a nice pause, but I really want that exhale to be nice and slow. It could be all nostril, could be through the mouth, could make a noise if you want. I just want it to be nice and slow, kind of get you out of that fight or flight, and let's just get into a little bit more recovery here. Can't say enough about breathing. It's one of the most important things when it comes to training that we lose track of. Great for bracing, great for decompressing, great for charging up. There's a ton of good benefits. Now, go ahead. I'm gonna stop talking here. Just get into some breaths. We're gonna do this for about 2 minutes here. So, belly. Beautiful. I love that. Just slows everything down for me. A couple more breaths. Once again, thank you so much. Mahalo. You guys have a great rest of your week.